says Shalom. We want to give praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect. And basically, this sit down that we're going to do is based off of the current events that's going on in the planet Earth. All right, you see the hurricanes going on. You know, the hurricanes that's going on, that's the judgment of the Lord. You know, there's a bunch of flooding going on, people losing their houses, all right, people dying, pets dying, all right. So with that, the first precept.
This is Psalms chapter 83, verse 15. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. And that is exactly what the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is doing right now, all right, to the nation of Israel, to 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, all right. He's persecuting them, all right, with the tempest of Hurricane Irma, man, all right. He's, you know, pretty much destroying, you know, he put the spirit in that storm, all right, to bring great death and destruction, man, all right, on 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, all right. That's strong wind, that's strong tempest, man, all right. Reading on, and make them afraid with thy storm. Yeah, so that's exactly what the Lord is doing. All right, He's making the whole earth, you know, afraid, you know, with all these storms, man. Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma. All right, and what's the new one? Hosea,
Katia.
You know? Oh, there's a Katia now.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
The triple effect.
Damn.
And they said that it was the first time, you know, that there was 3 hurricanes at once. You know?
Yeah, so it's not over yet. You know? This is just the beginning.
You gotta ask yourself, you know, a lot of people with Hurricane Harvey, they wasn't even expecting that to happen. Especially in the area it happened in. That's how you know it's the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. You know? There's judgment in that particular area.
I was gonna say, because the scripture just said, and make them afraid.
Yeah,
right?
I'll read that again.
That's why you got these people, they evacuating and stuff, you know, they leaving their homes, they abandoning their property. Because they know that when the Lord brings these storms, it's gonna be a great destruction. So they're already afraid, and you know, that was it.
Yeah, so, you know, I'll read this again once more. Psalm chapter 83, verse 15. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. All right, so again, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is persecuting 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, with the tempest of Hurricane Irma, man, and all these other hurricanes that's, you know, that's coming up, man. Hurricane Harvey, you know, and it says, and make them afraid with thy storm, all right, because all these people, they're looking on the news, they're seeing that, oh, you know, one hurricane is popping up, you know, here and there, you know, and, you know, the other, you know, across the Atlantic Ocean. And not only so, but, you know, the destruction that it's bringing, man, all right, it's making them afraid, all right. So that was it.
Yeah, you know, these people, they don't fear the Lord, ultimately.
Yeah.
You know, they fear the so-called white man, which the so-called white race, you're the biblical Edomites, according to the Bible. These people, they don't know Yahweh, which is the true name of the God of Israel, and they don't know Yahweh Shai, the true name of the Messiah, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. You have no fear. So by the Lord doing this, he exalts, you know, his name. He has to bring this judgment because the rulership, all right, under the Edomites is wicked. America is wicked. All right?
I got something. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And that's basically how the Lord is going to reveal himself, because like the brother was just saying, the fear of the Lord is not in the earth, man. It's only amongst the brothers that, you know, the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. All right, the fear of the Lord is not in the earth. So the way how he has to visit this earth is going to be with he's going to force fear on you people with earthquakes. You know, whenever there's earthquakes, people bug out. You know, the floor be opening up, man. The earth just swallow houses and cars and people. You know, that's how the Lord is going to reveal himself, and that's how he's going to visit this earth. Because basically, we living in a wicked time, and the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So all of this is ultimately a judgment of the Lord. And it's sent as an amendment, as a scourge, you know, like the scriptures say. Because two-thirds of our people, because that's where these storms are mostly hidden. In Texas, the Caribbean islands, that's our people, the Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. These storms are hitting those places primarily so that it can wake you people up, man, and remind you who is the ultimate power, Yahweh and Yahweh's son. And the flame of devouring fire, is ultimately going to be those missiles, right? When World War III kicks off, because in the midst of all of these storms, what you have going on? North Korea developing hydrogen bombs. You know, the rumors of wars is intensifying on the earth. Solar eclipse, too. Yeah, right after the solar eclipse. So, hey, the Lord is about to bring a heavy judgment on the planet Earth, primarily here in America. That's where Irma is heading to next, supposedly. South Florida, you know, Florida. So you got a lot of Ephraimites and Simeon out there in Florida, too. More tribes, you know, that's going to be judged.
This is Isaiah chapter 28, verse 2. Behold, the Lord had a mighty and strong one, which, as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, and as a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, which cast down to the earth with the hand. So, Hurricane Irma, all right, Hurricane Hosea, Hurricane Katia, all right, those are all, you know, forces, you know, of nature that the Lord is using, all right, to bring great tempests, all right, great death and destruction, man, and ultimately judgment on 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right, let me read that again. It says, behold, the Lord had a mighty and strong one, all right, a mighty and strong one, which, okay, as a tempest of hail, all right, and a destroying storm, all right, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. And that's, when you look at it now, that's really applying to Hurricane Katia, Hurricane Hosea, Irma, all right, Harvey that just passed, all right. The Lord is bringing judgment on 2/3 of you spicks, you Uncle Tomahawks, all right, because like the brother said earlier, all right, you people don't fear the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. There's not enough fear in you Israelites, all right. That's why the Lord is showing you, all right, what it really means to fear Him, man, and why it's important for you to fear Him, man. All right. The Lord said that He's going to begin at His sanctuary, man. All right. That's exactly what He's doing. He's bringing judgment on you niggas, man. All right. And you northern tribes too. All right. Especially like the brother mentioned earlier, you Ephraimites, man. Because you want to worship, you want to worship Caesar Borgia, you know, getting a tattoo of Caesar Borgia on your arms, your legs.
They were heavy into idolatry.
Right. You know. So that's why the Lord. That's why the Lord is bringing all that heat, that judgment on you, man. That tempest. All right. And ultimately those storms, man. All right. The tempest, the strong winds, 180 miles per hour winds, man. All right. Hey, man, you niggas better get right real quick, man. All right.
That's why all of this is happening, so the nation of Israel can realize the true power. Because I was also gonna say, you know, a lot of the northern tribes, they heavy into idolatry, right? They got the rosary beads, you know, they got their little fucking saints, what they call Santeria and shit. But a lot of them, they also worship nature too, because it speaks about that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 13th chapter. They worship nature. They call it Mother Nature, you know, shit like that. Like, you know, they worship the wind and shit like that. A lot of the so-called Native Americans do that too. But the Lord is just showing you, worshiping the elements, and the Lord is using the elements to destroy you with them. Showing you what? That He is the true power. Because the scripture even said that the Most High created all things in general. He created the wind, He created fire, He created everything. So you be a fool if you worship a piece of stone or you know, a rock or something like that. You'll be a fool, because the Most High is the one that even made those elements to make that statue. You got something?
go ahead, bro. This is Isaiah 59 and 15. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey, and the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. All right, because that's what's going on the planet Earth. There's no judgment at all. People are free to be wicked. They adopted that the ideology of do what thou wilt. All right, you have the homosexual. You got people being Christians, worshiping all their religions. All right, you got women being feminists. All right, everybody's against the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why the scriptures say. I'll read again. Yeah, truth faileth. What's the truth? This law, statutes, and commandments. The scriptures. All right, the fact that we the Israelites. People don't want to hear that because these other nations, they're prospering off of us. Yeah, our ignorance, and the fact that we oppressed, the fact that we got kicked out of our homeland, the fact that we think we're black, we think we're Hispanic, we think we're Native American. All right, so truth faileth. Nobody wants to hear the truth. All right, so the Yahweh, which is the true name of the God of Israel, and his son Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, they're displeased that there's no judgment. So since there's no judgment, what happened? There's multiple hurricanes. All right, you got people talking about, oh, it's hard, it's geoengineering. Well, wait a minute. According to Psalm 17 and 13, the wicked is the Most High sword. So ultimately, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is controlling the wicked, and who's the wicked? Pursuing the Malachi 1 and 4, the Edomites, which is the so-called white race. All right, so he's controlling them. You got something?
Yeah, to back up, being, what you said, concerning, the law and stuff like that, all niggas, they just expect to do, wickedness and, expect that nothing's gonna happen. All right, this is the reason why, because judgment is not, righteous judgment is not being, brought forth. This is Habakkuk chapter 1, all right, verse 4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doeth never go forth. For the wicked do it compass about the righteous. Therefore, wrong judgment proceeded, man. Because wickedness has polluted the earth so much. All right, you niggas have accepted what's wrong as being right. All right, and ultimately Esau accepted the wrong for being the right. All right, when the righteous man, do something that's right, that's wrong in the eyes of the wicked. All right, he gets judged. Basically for doing the right thing. All right, if a nigga sit down, if a nigga sleep with another man's wife, all right, they're not gonna, put him to death. Thus say the scriptures. All right, because the law is slack. All right,
that's a law. If a man sleeps with another man's wife, that's adultery. Right. So that man and that woman is supposed to be put to death. And what you see going on in this society, you see, especially down there, it's promoting the islands and shit. Those niggas don't care, man. Those spics out there, they don't care. They sleep with each other's wife like that shit is natural. Like it's second nature to them. Like the scripture just said, judgment doesn't never go forth. So who's gonna bring that judgment? Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, the Most High and Son. With these storms and ultimately with the nuclear missiles. When those missiles hit here in America, that's gonna be the ultimate judgment. All this wickedness, man. I got a precept. You got something else?
I just want to make one point that I was saying. All right, and the biggest, people who receive, right now in America, that's doing, a lot of, wickedness, the Israelites, man. All right, especially, you homosexuals, man. All right, that's the biggest law that's slack, because according to the scriptures, Leviticus chapter 20 verse 13. All right, you're supposed to be put to death if you're a faggot, man. Yeah. All right, but guess what? The law is so slack, in Babylon. If you call someone out for being a homosexual, all right, you're labeled as a supremacist.
You go to jail for that.
You go to jail for that.
You might get a judgment.
That's crazy bullshit, man. That's why the law is slack, man. Right? That's why, like the brother beautifully said, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the one that's gonna bring in that righteous judgment, man. All right, and rightfully so, because the earth needs to be cleansed of its unslackness, man. All right, and you could thank your daddy Esau, man. All right.
That's it, bro. I got a precept.